Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Creating with the Heart, and I'm starting off today's video sharing some cards that I made that I have not done videos on, so you guys can kind of see some of the things that I'm working on. I always try to do the My Favorite Time sketch. That's kind of my goal this year, is to try to do that, because I have a lot of my favorite things. I have a lot of stamps from them, because they were like probably one of the first sort of internet stamp companies that I ended up really buying a lot of stuff from. So I have a ton. I have stuff even packed away. I have like this little thing down here that I forget I have, that's got a bunch of stamps. So this is actually a new stamp set. This Live in the Moment Smile is from a stamp set called, it's called Behind the Camera stamp set. And this one was like dirt cheap. I think it was, man, if it was like $5, I would be shocked. It was one of their blowout sales that they had. So I used that for the In the Moment and the Smile. And then this is from Going Places Cricut cartridge. And I think it came out really cute. And this is the sketch. So I like that. I'm doing a challenge for Pretty Ribbons. And I want to say it's an Anything Goes challenge. So I did a print and cut, which I have fallen in love with print and cut. I think it's like the coolest thing ever, because you can make a really cute card really quickly, like especially if you don't have time. Or for me, the silhouette isn't super convenient because it's on the other side of the room my computer is, and so all my crafting stuff is on this side of the room, so to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then if I make a mistake, it's not like the Cricut. If I make a mistake, it's easy to go back and fix it. So anyway, this is the card that I made for that challenge. I think it's really cute. And then I've got a card for my favorite, or my creative time. Sorry, my creative time. And the challenge was to use 8 creative time items on your card. So I figure I use a heart die and the heart stamp, heart die, heart stamp. I use the heart dies. I use the XOXO die, and I use the sentiment, all from Puffy Hearts. So it's 8. So anyway, I like how that card came out. I think it's really pretty. And then I made a really cute baby card using Cards TV stamps. This is actually the teddy bear stamp set that she has, which I love. So if you like the teddy bears, whether you're doing silhouette type, you know, you're cutting it with SVGs, or if you're using your Cricut, I mean, it's like a must-have. I love the stamp sets because they just really go well with the teddy bears. And then inside it says "So Happy for You," which is from her Happy Days stamp set, which is really nice, versatile. It's happy everything. So happy birthday, happy St. Patrick's Day, Happy New Year, Happy Father's Day, Mother's Day, and so on. So you get a lot of the holidays that you don't really need a lot of stamp sets for, but you kind of need that one sentiment. So there's that. Sorry. And then, let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, the main thing that I'm doing is I'm going to show you an album that I made using Kathy Orta Files, her book that came out fairly recently. It's called Interactive Mini Scrapbooks, and I bought it as soon as it came out because if you've watched my channel, seen my videos, I do a lot of albums from her. I actually have like about 10 Kit Club kits to do. So I need to really get on that because in a month I'm going to be going to the Scrapbook Expo, and I feel so guilty buying things when I just have all this stuff sitting here. So I'm really going to try and tackle some projects. But I do want to make probably every album in here I'll probably make. So, and I don't even need all these albums because, you know, I mean, I do use them. You guys have seen me with pictures in my albums, and I do use them, but I don't need this many. So I probably will eventually put them for sale on my blog for probably really cheap, just so I can sell them and get them out of my house, because I just like making them. Even if I don't need them or have somebody to give them to, I like making them. They're fun. So the one that I am making out of this book is like I said, I'm going to end up making all of them. I am making this one that's called, let's see if I can get this in here. It's called Flipped Out. And this is what it looks like. So mine is going to look very different because I don't really have this I'm not this kind of style. I don't know what you call that, but that's not my style. So anyway, I'm going to show you the one I'm using, and mine's Christmas. You're going to be like, why are you doing Christmas in, what month is this? February. So this is the one that I made, and it's using a die cuts with the view. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It's a recollection stack, and it's called Winter Woodland. And I had gone to Michael's just to pick up something I needed there, and they had all of their Christmas stacks for $5. So I ended up buying like 5 stacks because they were so stinking cheap. So I bought a couple of recollections or die cuts with view. Get them mixed up because they look the same. And I bought like the Heidi Swapp that came out, and also I think the pink paisley, really cute. So I got to get through that stuff because that paper lasts for days. So I made a belly band for my closure. Because the way that the album overlaps, it seems it's difficult to do it. I really have to kind of plan my closure ahead of time before I start putting everything together, and I did not do that for this album. So anyway, I made this belly band. It gets stuck a little bit on my edges right here, so I just kind of have to help that along. So here's the belly band, and this is from the paper collection. Had like a little cutout piece, so I just cut that out. I mounted it on chipboard, and then I put it to the front. So it gives it a nice kind of stability to my belly band because it's like a heavy weight here. Now, if I was to do this over again, the directions have me wrapping this in cardstock and then doing my designer paper, and I don't know, I don't think it's clean. It's got these edges, which I guess people don't mind, but I really like wrapped covers. It's just me. So I think next time I'll try it, just covering it with the paper and not cardstock first. I think I'm going to try that and see how I like it. So anyway, it opens like this. Okay, so it opens like this, and then you've got these little flip-up things, which you do have to cut down your pictures, but you put a really nice size picture. I mean, pretty much a 4x6 cut down a little bit will fit very nicely here. And I think like this album's really good, I think, for a Christmas memories or a specific holiday function. I think this is really, really nice for that. And it's not super Christmassy, so you could use it for a lot of different things. So on this pocket right here, I mean, you have a place, a really nice place for a picture if you want. I made a little book, so you could put pictures here, or if you wanted, you could journal. And then there's little pictures here, and then there's even space on the back. So there's that. And then I did some tags. And I just kind of freehanded these, but I can cut them in my Cricut if I want. And I just used some scrap for the bottom. So I have this tag, and then there's a tag on this side, and then one on this side. So I think it's really, really cute. It's very simple to put together because I just decorated it with items from the paper stack. And I really didn't decorate it, to be honest with you, just the front with the belly band. That's pretty much it in making this. I did this in an afternoon, so it's a really quick and easy project. So something to keep in mind. And then here is the front. Now, when it's laid out like this, it was like 14 inches. So because of that, my my paper was not long enough, so I trimmed it with this red, but I think it would be nice with actual trim, you know what I mean, like Rick Rack or something like that, or pretty trim you could do. I just chose not to do that because I actually kind of like how this looks. And then here is the back. So it's really cute. It's a really easy project. Like I said, you can do it in an afternoon. And I think that this would be really, really nice for a vacation or any kind of quick event, you know, where you have a lot of pictures but not enough for maybe a whole giant Kathy Orta album. Because if you've done a Kathy Orta album fully the way she does it, I mean, you need so many pictures. I mean, 100 pictures at least to fit in those. And I always, when I make those full-size ones, I always, instead of doing like 6-page assemblies, I only do like 5. I always cut one out because it's just too many pictures. I just don't have enough. So, and then it just, the belly band. And you kind of need some kind of a closure for this because it's really thick. And I'm thinking that if I use, if I don't cover it with the cardstock, and I just cover it straight on with the designer paper, then it may not be quite so bulky, because it pops and it feels kind of full, and I don't have pictures in it. Even though when you look in the profile, if you can see, there's definitely room in there. So you're going to put pictures in there, and it's not going to get fat. Okay, because there's space in there. So anyway, this is Cindy with Creating with a Heart, and thank you for visiting me today.